Most of y'all don't realize every time you boot up Black Ops 6, you are constantly repeating or developing bad habits. And the more you repeat them, the harder they're gonna be to break. The bad part is most of y'all don't even know y'all doing them because y'all think it's the right way to play. So I've been sitting here to inform you of these habits that I guarantee you can relate to, and also how to completely get rid of them forever. Every time I look at somebody's gameplay, or even when I used to look at my own gameplay back in the day, I noticed that people do not use grenades correctly, which is the first thing that needs to fully change. You need to start using your grenades in the correct manner. You might be like, oh, I didn't even know there was a correct way to use grenade. I thought you just throw it. And then that's not what you do. There's a more, well, I mean, you can do that, but there's a more efficient way to use them so that way you can stop dying. Because I know you've been in the situation where the second you raise your hand to throw up a nade, someone slid around the corner and smoked your whole family tree. And why does that happen? You guessed it, timing. There is a time and place to throw a nade. You don't just want to be throwing a nade every chance you get. Like, oh, okay, I'm gonna just throw a nade here just because. Then again, it matters to what nade you're using. Is it a frag? Is it a Simtex? A frag, you might gotta cook it a little bit. A Simtex blow up, it can stick onto things. What are you using? A C4? Regardless of what it is, it's always a certain time to use it. The more effective way to use a grenade, whether it be a frag, mostly a Simtex, because Simtex stick. Frag grenades just be rolling around on the floor if you don't cook them. But the best way to use it is by using it to close off routes. All right, so this is the correct way you should use a Simtex or grenade or whatever. So basically, boom, you use it to close off the routes. So you know how you be running sometimes, it be awkward, you be trying to look here, but you be trying to look here. Okay, where he gonna pop out? I know they're gonna pop out over here because they spawning back here and they trying to get through here. So is he gonna pop out over there or is he gonna pop out over here? But we don't know. So this is where you're gonna use the grenade strategically. So sometimes you might gotta save your nade, or you might have to use an ammo box like I have right there and then place it down like so that way you can get another nade. So basically, this is what I would do. I would throw a nade this way, and then I will focus on this way, and then keep moving this way. The thing is, if he over here, right? If he right here, there's one or two things he's gonna do. Either he's gonna stay right here. If he stay right here, he's gonna get exploded. Even if he got flak jacket, his health gonna go down. Or he gonna move away. He can move this way, which in this case, if he, the distance I had on that, if he moved that way, I'm gonna see him unless this get in the way. Like if I get right here and he moved that way, I'm gonna see him. I can slide behind this, peek out, shoot him. But say he don't move that way. Say he moved back this way. Say the grenade lands right here, right? And then he trying to run this way now. If he run this way, he's done for. You wonder why he's done for? Because I'm coming this way and I'm sliding around here. He already got the hit marker because Simtexes actually blow up very quickly. That's why I recommend you use Simtexes over frags. Only use frags if you just cooking them, but I don't see this game too fast paced to be using a frag. Just use a Simtex, please. So he's gonna run this way, and when he run this way, I'm already coming around the corner pre-aiming, shooting him. And plus the Simtex took some damage off him. So I got the aim advantage, I got the health advantage. His gun's down, he's done for. He's not beating me, bro. If he beat me, then I'm trash. Blast traps, I say blast traps is the substitute if you don't want to use a Simtex. I know in the previous video I made, which was the ears gameplay and also XPRMVZ gameplay, when I looked at both of their gameplays, I noticed they were using blast traps. I haven't even used that yet, but you can use that aggressively to do the same thing. You can use the close off lanes and watch your back basically when the teammates can't. Now off to the second reason why it is so easy for you to get smoked, for you to just get killed. It's so easy because you always challenging the enemies head on, especially if you know your gun skill is not all there. You know you just got a new sensitivity, you're not used to it, or you know you can't aim correctly, or you just see yourself losing most of the gunfights when it's a one-on-one every time. Yet again, you still want to go up to these enemies and challenge them head on, face to face. Now like I said in my previous video where we reacted to ears, I'm not gonna lie, his gun skill was lacking a little bit. His gun skill was lacking. It wasn't like XPRMVZ where he was all snappy. I can see his aim was kind of off, and then he got the nuke by flanking every kill. He flanked every kill, got the harp, and then it's from there basically. So if your gun skill not all there and you looking to get a nuke, but you don't know how to win a gunfight, then the best thing you do is to actually first learn how to win a gunfight. I have so many videos on this channel that can help you do that. Or two, you need to learn how to flank effectively and efficiently. So in this way, you can start getting them off guard kills just like Ears was doing. He literally nuked real players. That I don't think, even if that lobby was reverse boosted, those were real players. They were sliding all over the place. All right, so boom, we got the gameplay review right here for y'all to show y'all how to effectively do this. So boom, so I load in. Look, as you can see right here, the hard points right here, they're spawning like back here and they're gonna come through this area. Now there is a possibility when you flank, you could meet somebody. And when you meet somebody, you got to be prepared for them. They might not be prepared because they gonna be flanking too, and they think nobody gonna be there. So like, I'm taking a flanking route right now. I'm looking in there to make sure nobody in there. See, I'm cautiously going in. I'm not just rushing around. Him right there, he's rushing around. He got his gun down. He didn't even get no bullets on me because I killed him so fast. He think he's safe flanking around, but he's not. So look, boom, I smacked him. I pre-aim over there, and I know this is where they are coming through. This is where they are trying to get to here. Mind you, some of them could be back here, but that's why you gotta look quickly. So I look, I don't see nobody. I hurry up and move. I don't stay right there in that position. This is your problem. When y'all be flanking, y'all be staying in one position sometimes, and then they be on your back, and the next thing you know, you think, oh, why I get shot in the back? Why I get shot in the back? That's exactly why you got shot in the back. So look, I'm in the flanking position. I ain't even kill him. I shouldn't really be sitting here, but I am. Then boom, I got my UAV down. I run over here because I know they probably around the other hard point. I just want y'all to keep in mind of how I just flanked around, even though it wasn't that much of a clip. I flanked around so that way I couldn't like get smoked head on, because if I would have ran straight up to them, then I would have gotten smoked probably. Now off to the third reason, and probably the most common reason, or one of them at least. I see this so much, and so many people don't know how much it affects them. They think it's just the correct way to play the game. But bad habit number 3 that gets you killed a lot is always attempting to break cameras instead of corner cutting. Now before I get into corner cutting, let me talk about breaking cameras. You don't really want to break a camera from long range or long distance. I'm gonna show y'all in a minute on the actual game in a second, so hold on with me. But you don't want to be breaking cameras from a long distance, like a long range. Breaking cameras is mostly should be used for close range. See, the thing is, when you are farther away when it comes to breaking a camera, they're gonna see you, fool. When you close up, you can smuggle them, you can move around them, you can kind of break their camera over and over again, use your movement to your advantage, right? But when you far away, they gonna see you slide out. It's ineffective at that point. Breaking camera is basically, oh, I slide out and then I can see them before they see me. Nah, fool, they gonna see you, and when they do, they gonna beam you, and that's gonna be on you. Also, your aim can also mess up because the farther away you are, which is gonna bring me to the next tip in a second, so hold tight. See, the thing is, when you corner cut, you just kind of pop up on the enemy screen real quick and smoke them before they can even react too, so you don't even gotta break the camera. Let me show y'all a good place where you can break a camera. So right here, say you know somebody right here. This is a good place where it's time to break a camera. Hold on, that's not how you do it. You run, long slide, boom, you break their camera, move towards them and smuggle them. It's close range, but like, for example, if somebody's standing way back there where that dummy is, right, and I come out trying to do this, it's like, it's ineffective. It probably can be a little bit more effective because the door, but for example, let me show you. So somebody is standing like over there where that door is, right? I slide out like this. Sure, it could work a little bit, but it's like they gonna see me still. It's ineffective more. When the farther you are, the more ineffective it is, as opposed to corner cutting. See, this is ineffective right here. When I slide out, kind of break their camera when they long range, but if I kind of can time them, if I can time them just right, all right, and they start running up, they run up with their gun down like this, then that's when I can pop out behind the corner and shoot them real quick. Now back to this gameplay once again, because I want to show y'all this. I want to show y'all why I got this kill. So boom, I could have broke the camera right here, of course, because there's a head glitch. When a head glitch is like this and you slide out, you're kind of under it, they don't really see you, so that's very effective. Keep that in mind. When there's head glitches and you slide cancel, if I would have slid right here and popped up and shot him, he would have been done for. But look what I did. I corner cut and just shot him real quick. His gun was down. He was over with. He was over that. That's how y'all want to be getting y'all kills, as opposed to always slide canceling. Because notice how in this clip, right, in this clip, I aimed in the back area. Let me show y'all 1 second. When I cut this corner, I aimed up here because this is where I thought he was gonna be at. But notice how I didn't slide out. I could have slid out, but if I slid out and kind of popped up when he's at that range, if he was back there in that area, then my aim could have been ineffective. There's so many variables that could have been wrong right there. So I corner cut to see what was gonna happen, and then boom, right there, he happened to be there. I snapped onto him. He didn't even have enough time to react because he was dead. Like, that corner cutting is so effective. And if you want to know how to corner cut the most efficient way, then go subscribe to my Patreon. I'm gonna start teaching that over there soon. That's gonna be a new skill unlocked over there for the Patreon members. You're missing out on it. Corner cut effectively and how to time it. That's another thing that's on the Patreon, is timing. I'm gonna make so many more timing videos over there. Now you can time your enemies to run up, and then you can time it and then move out, corner cut, shoot them. So go subscribe to my Patreon. You don't want to miss out. Link in the description below and also in the comment section below. But anyways, off to the fourth reason, the fourth habit on why you dying so much. The fourth mistake that I see everybody make, I used to even make it. And when I changed this right here, bro, everything changed for me. And that was, stop having the FOV so high up. Don't have the FOV maxed out. Unless you have really good aim and you can aim, then maybe having the FOV maxed out is not so bad. Even with keyboard and mouse players, the reason why FOV is bad to have maxed out is because it makes everything more zoomed out, and when everything's more zoomed out, it makes the player's hitboxes appear smaller on the screen, because everything on the screen is appearing farther away because it's zoomed out more. Now I know having the FOV max, then you can see all around you, but do you really need that? You don't really need it max to see. You just need to see just enough to where it's not like, oh, you can turn your head real quick and see what's happening like at a 90-degree angle. But don't be having it at 60 FOV where you just can't see nothing. Everything's so zoomed in. See, right now, as y'all can see, I have my FOV on 105 FOV. And the reason why I used to have it on 120, but I have it on 105 because I think 105 is a good spot. You don't want it at 100 because but like 105 is good. Look what happens when I max it out. I can see a lot more. It may not look like that much of a difference, but it becomes a difference at longer ranges. So look at this. So like if somebody's standing back there, look how like far away that look, bro. And then if I try and like keep on track of them, I might try and micro adjust here and there, but it might get frustrating. I might move too slow down. I try to do this, and then I'm overextending. Look, I'm trying to snap onto them. I'm overextending, or I'm underextending where I barely even move the thing. It's very hard to aim at long ranges, even back there. You see how easy it is to overextend? But as opposed, if I turn it down just a little bit, you ain't got to turn it down too much now. I turned it down to 105. Look how much closer everything up here. 110 is good too, but I stay with 105. 105 now. Look how much closer that looks. I can hit so much. The door appears bigger to me. Like everything don't seem that far away. And this is how you want to have your FOV. You don't want to have it maxed out all the time. Even with PC players or keyboard and mouse players, the same principle applies. See, the thing is, on controller, your aim assist will also start to feel weaker when it's when the screen is farther away like this. So keep that in mind. And as a matter of fact, that overextending and all that stuff bring me to the last and final tip, last and final habit, reason, mistake that's causing you to get killed so easily in Black Ops 6. And that is, you're trying to track the enemy using the right stick. Now when I say you are trying to track the enemy using the right stick, I mean like you on target with them like this, but then say they move to the left, then you're trying to move your right stick. You're trying to move your right stick right there, the stick that you snap with, you're trying to move it and track them with it. But the thing is, that is ineffective. That is ineffective on controller, I would say. When it comes to keyboard and mouse, that's a whole different story. Well, on controller, I'm talking about now. Say he's running forward and I'm trying to track him like this. Ineffective. Now, of course, you want to be moving this stick a little bit, but you don't want this to be doing all your work. So look, basically what I would do if he started running forward, I'd probably move in the direction mirror strafe like I taught y'all, or I can counter strafe and then move it this way. That way the recoil can go down. Remember what I taught you on that 30 tips and tricks for controller video. Using my left stick. The left stick is what's going to track them. Use this right stick to snap onto them like that, and then after you snap onto them, track them. Use the left stick. Think of it as snapping with the right, tracking with the left. Now if they start sliding over, then of course you're going to have to snap again and use the right stick. But you don't want to be tracking mostly with just standing still and tracking with this, because that's how you mess up your aim assist. So always keep that in mind. I don't know why this jump just came up on my screen. But anyways, if you're interested in seeing more Black Ops 6 videos like this, then subscribe to this channel. I post every single day. I also go live some days. I might be going live tonight actually, so please stay tuned for that. And you can come in there and ask me any question you need, whether that be life advice or if you just want to get better at the game. You can ask me. You can tell me a situation. Okay, my aim is bad. Can you help me do that? I will tell you how to get better. Or like I said, if you're interested in leveling up your game to the maximum and becoming the best player possible, don't have to worry about any tryhards. You can start nuking all of them. Then go subscribe to my Patreon, link in the description below. Also, I put it in the comment section below so that way it's easy to access. You can finally come home and relax. You will be able to play Black Ops 6 and relax on it instead of playing Black Ops 6 and getting mad at it. And we all know y'all want that experience. I have skills like timing, rhythm, and strategies that can nuke a tryhard. You don't even have to face tryhards. Like I just told y'all, flanking and corner cutting, all that stuff. I'm gonna teach that over there. I'm actually teach flanking on YouTube, but corner cutting, that's gonna be over there. So if you want to learn that, or if you want to learn how to time your enemies perfectly, then go subscribe to the Patreon, link in the description, comment section below. Or if you're interested in seeing my last video where I break down one of the most hated reverse boosters, Ears XBL, I break down his gameplay and tell y'all exactly what's happening, what's he doing, is he really even good at the game? If y'all interested in seeing something like that or learning something from that video, then click on it right here.